the 12 News Studios, this is EVB Live.
And with the fall colors changing up north and a new pumpkin festival every weekend, we have one more to add to your list. The Enchanted Pumpkin Garden event in the town of Carefree. This is Ray Villafane, and he did this. He's a master carver who has his work on display starting Friday through October 31st at Carefree Desert Gardens. And all right, Ray, people at home are sitting here going, there's no way in God's earth I could create something like this. How do you do this, and what is your inspiration?
Oh, I'm obsessed with pumpkins.
Are you?
Yes. Yeah.
Really? And where did this
Absolutely.
obsession start?
I used to be a school teacher, and I carved pumpkins for a kid, actually one kid, and he brought it in, but then they just kept bringing in pumpkins for me.
No
and
kidding.
It grew to what it is today.
Before we go into the festival and the details about this, I need to get to the details of this pumpkin. You are saying that the ears were made from a different pumpkin, right? But explain what the horns are.
The horns are made from sweet potato.
Okay.
And I carved them, put them in. The eyes are regular potato, with the irises being carrot, and then the pupils just deep cuts into the carrot.
Okay.
And then the highlights, regular potato, and the teeth, regular potato. So.
Absolutely fascinating. Your brain must work differently than most people, because to be able to think in 3 dimensions with a gourd, it ain't normal, right? I'm just want to tell you, it's not normal, okay? Tell us about this big festival that you got going on.
I've been doing pumpkins for about 15 years, and this is I'm most excited about this project.
Okay.
I have a little bit of everything I've done. If anyone's followed my work, or if you haven't, this is the type of stuff you'll get to see. And not just my carvings. I brought in sculptors as far away as Moscow, New York City, Rhode Island. Some of the best carvers in the world are going to be down there, and we're going to be pickling these pumpkins. So they're going to be in tanks. They'll be preserved. So and it'll be ongoing. So each weekend there'll be something new to check out. There'll be little vignettes, so funny little pumpkin scenes throughout the garden.
Oh man, if this doesn't get you into the holiday spirit, I don't know what will. It's free. It's for the family.
Absolutely.
And carefreepumpkingarden.com for more information, right? Okay. Now, before we get into what we've got here, because you're going to be doing something that we're going to be checking in all day. I mean, for the rest of the show. How long can a pumpkin stay like this before it starts to really get droopy?
It depends on the climate.
Okay.
Because I mean, so that's the biggest factor. But in ideal conditions, if it was cold and wet outside, which is ideal for the pumpkin, it could last up to 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
But the good thing is, like I said, we're going to have these pickled, so they could last all year.
All right. You're going to be diving into this pumpkin right here. You brought some of your tools with us. We don't have much time left. Just real quickly, what are some of these tools that you're using?
They're similar to like clay loops that you use like in pottery class.
Yes.
They're just like flat pieces of steel, not very sharp. I actually use a knife at the very end, but almost all of it's done with these little loop tools. And I mostly shave as opposed to carve.
Okay, all right. Well, you kids at home, don't try this at home. This is a skilled professional just about to get on this. So we're going to check in throughout the rest of EVB Live, and we're going to see what Ray has to do with this pumpkin and how he fares. All right.
All right, thank you.
Don't let me get in the way. You go right to it, my friend.